Peace, it's Queen Yenn, and we are coming upon a new moon. So this is our new moon phase. So of course, I'm here to lend a bit of guidance and how we can best use this new moon energy. First and foremost, the new moon is on December the 14th. December the 14th, that's a Monday, moon day. And the new moon phase starts 3 days before the new moon and it ends 3 days after the new moon. Now, even if you don't even know anything about the moon phases, you're not even really interested, you don't know if you really, want to really get deep into it, just know that just as the sun impacts life on this earth, the moon impacts life on this earth just the same. And the sun does not just impact trees and the animals, and it impacts us. It gives us energy, it gives us life. If we didn't have the sun, we wouldn't have life, just like anything else on this earth. Same way with the moon, and so when we know about the moon and how that energy projects itself and what it's projecting, it's a way that we can kind of know maybe what we should be doing at the moment. So with this new moon, just like any other new moon, it's a beautiful time to plant seeds. It's a beautiful time to set intentions, be intentional, pray intentionally, script intentionally, create some or vibe on some intentional mantras and affirmations. Really good time for the new moon period. But this specific new moon period is also a solar eclipse, and it's the new moon prior to winter solstice, which is winter solstice. And, for a few days and almost a week after winter solstice, the day of winter solstice, is a very, very powerful time for rebirthing, for really rejuvenating, for really shedding the skin of this human experience so that we can reconnect with divine, reconnect with God, reconnect with the source of life, because oftentimes we spend our life separated from it. And so in that separation, we suffer from doubt, fear, anger, sadness, resentment, guilt, shame, all of these different things, because we've separated from that life force energy, from, that the truth, we've separated from it. And, so during the new moon, it's a really good time for you to plant seeds of reconnection, plant seeds of awareness, plant seeds of mindfulness, plant seeds of clarity. During the new moon time is for you to really separate yourself, detach yourself from the human experience, and remember. New moon time is a really good time for remembrance, remembering God, remembering that source of life, remembering that God is life, God is peace, God is healing, God is wellness, God is all of those different things. God is, this life force energy that sustains the world. It is this life force energy that sustains our heartbeat, sustains our fluids flowing through our body, sustains the ocean, sustains the animals, sustains everything on this earth. And so we have so many different examples of how God works and flows through our own lives and through the lives around us and through the life forces around us. We have so many examples. So new moon time is a really great time to remember that, and then plant seeds of submission, plant seeds of surrendering giving over to that, to that truth, to that light, to that beauty. It plant seeds of understanding it, the best thing I can say is just submitting to it, because oftentimes our human will is so strong. We have so many different senses. We can see, we can hear, we can feel, we can remember, we can imagine. We have so many powerful things that could work for our good, but oftentimes it's not. It's creating attachments. It is convincing us that truth is not truth. So we end up in error thoughts, what the Bible calls sinning. We end up doing error thoughts. We start to think that, oh no, maybe this is not going to work out. Oh no, maybe I won't be taken care of. Oh no, all this doubt and fear and double-mindedness and all these different things. But that is just because we forget. So we have to take time to remember from what we've come from, remember who we are. Know thyself and show thyself approved. And so during this new moon phase, prior to this winter solstice, on this solar plexus, on this winter solstice, And just so happens it's falling on a moon day. The winter solstice is falling on a moon day. So this is just a really high time during this new moon and the winter solstice period. It's a really high time for us to shed, shed these concerns and worries and separation and reconnect, and that's gonna be the focus. So of course, I will be hosting a meditation on Monday, Moon Day, December the 14th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, where we will talk more about this remembrance and this reconnection. And prayerfully, we can come to a place of remembrance and a place of shedding the heaviness of the heart and the doubt, the fear, all of the, contrary thoughts and the imbalanced feelings. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. You may say this sounds like full moon, but truly, in order for us to be able to plant good seeds, which is what new moon time is all about, we have to prepare the ground. We have to prepare the garden, and the greatest garden, or the garden of the human man, is the mind. That's the garden. It's the mind. And so we are going to strive for the renewal of the mind, renewal of the mind, so that we can remember and that we can move forward in courage and clarity and lightheartedness. That is the goal. So join me this Monday, December the 14th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. You can register at link in bio. And if you've attended any of these new moon and full moon and you really enjoy it, I do encourage you to subscribe to the Moon Meditation membership, because that way you can gain 2 live calls with me during those new moon and full moon periods, as well as the links to the new moon and full moon meditations every month for pretty much the same price of you registering for the new moon and full moon every month. But it'll make sure you're on the call, you're ready, and you're staying connected and in tune. Anywho, happy new moon period. Much peace, many blessings to you. Peace.